Hi my lovelies, my name is Claire and this is God's Enchantments channel. Welcome if you are brand new. It's been a while. I hope you are all well over here on our YouTube community. We reached 10,000 subscribers about a week ago. So thank you everyone who has subscribed and who watches my videos. We're also celebrating 14 years of Goddess Enchantments over in my closed Facebook group. So we're having giveaways and there's going to be discount codes this month and all sorts of fun things going on over there. So if you'd like to see more of me in videos, lives mostly, then do come over and join us in the Facebook group. The link for that and the website will be in the drop down below. I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment and say hi and subscribe before you go. So today I'm doing a video that has been requested a lot lately, and I think that has a lot to do with things that are going on in the world right now. Plus we are heading towards shadow work time of year, so maybe you're doing shadow work. I'm starting teaching my live shadow work course this weekend, so my students are all getting into their groups soon. And you may be doing shadow work yourself on a course or just your normal practices that you do every year. So people are thinking a lot more about energy. Then after that we have Yule and we have Christmas. Things are very different this year. There's still things like family tensions that come up. So a lot of people are thinking about what crystals can I carry with me? Can I place around my home to help get rid of negative energy, low vibrations, and all of those nasty things we don't want in our home. So I have a few for us to talk about here today. Now, there are numerous ways to use these crystals around your home. I have multiple of each, but I'll give you a few suggestions as we go through. An oldie but a goodie that can never be ignored, because in my opinion it is the absolute best crystal of protection, is black tourmaline. So this is black tourmaline. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, I love black tourmaline, so gorgeous. You can get it polished, you can get it rough. These we had in our last Crystal Treasures event. That huge obelisk back there on the altar, kind of to the, I don't know if it'll be my right, your left, you know I get confused about these things. That is actually black tourmaline with iron in. Now, black tourmaline is a wonderful protection crystal because it has multiple levels to it. So it's not just a personal protection crystal that will help protect you. It's not just a home protection crystal that protects the home. It helps protect against burglary and things like that. It's also a travel protector. So if you're going to be putting a crystal in your car that you would like protection, then this would be one of the ones that I would recommend that you put in the little charm pouch you're making, or even just slide a piece of black tourmaline into the car. It protects you while you're in the car and driving, and it also protects the car when you're not with the car. So it is multi-level protection, one of my absolute top ones. It's also fabulous for grounding and pain as well, so there are many uses for it. And this is one of my by the front door trio crystals, which if you are in my group or one of my students, then you know that I recommend keeping 3 crystals by your front door so that you and anyone else coming into your home has to pass them on the way by. And this is the first of that trio. This is, like I said, going to do those multiple layers of protection for you, your home, and your family. So that's black tourmaline. The next of that trio is Smoky quartz, of course. Now, Smoky quartz, we can't be without it. Another really gorgeous, fabulous one. This is going to be in Crystal Treasure. So you're getting a few naughty little sneak peeks here. Some of these are mine, some of them are from the website, and some of them are from our crystal treasures. So those in my community will be looking forward to these. So smoky quartz transmutes negative energy. It's not the same as black tourmaline, which is quite a heavy, grounded protection. Smoky quartz takes negative energy, it takes low vibrations, and it transmutes them into something that is either neutral or of a higher vibration. So this is the second in my front door trio that I recommend, because anyone coming into your home, you, your partner, the kids, other people, if you can have visitors, when you can have visitors again, they are going to pass this crystal, and you program it so that everyone that goes past it, any negativity attached to them, any low vibrations, is transmuted and sent down into the earth. So smoky quartz, fabulous. It's amazing to wear as jewelry, as a bracelet or a ring or earrings, however you feel. Keep a smoky quartz tumble stone with you. If you're going to grid, make sure you've got smoky quartz, black tourmaline, that sort of thing in there, because it's just going to take all that juju that we don't want and it's going to just transform it. And it's kind of like a little workhorse sitting there in between the other two. And obviously not just by your front door, it's for your altar, it's for your person. All of these crystals are, and you can place them multiple places around the home. So this is your transmuter. Now the third of the front door crystals is Selenite. Now these beauties have the flower of life on. These are from the shop. But there are numerous ways to work with selenite. We have the bars. A lot of people place those on their window sills and by their front doors and really cover their house in selenite. You can use something like our triple goddess bowls. You can place other tumbles in these. You can put it by the front door with a herbal blend in for protection. It's completely up to you. Now I'm going to obviously hold up the palm stone as it's much lighter. So when we're talking selenite, selenite does not like low vibrations. It does not like negative energy. It does not like negative thought patterns. It literally, they come and the selenite's like, no, that can't survive around me. I'm far too high vibration for that. So any kind of negative energy, low vibrations, etc. that come into contact with selenite, they don't survive. Now, what we mean by that, it's not that they magically go poof. And it's a different way of working the transmuting of smoky quartz. But instead, as that, if you imagine this is like a negative energy, thought, vibration, and it's coming into close proximity with your selenite, your selenite is a very, very high vibration. It's not recognizing those low vibrations as being in line with itself. So instead, what it does is it kind of disperses and deactivates them so that they cannot survive around where you have your selenite. Now this is in the front door trio because again, people are going to walk past it and you program it to basically give them and their auric field a good clearing out before coming into your home. Because let's face it, you can have a bad day at work, you can have someone come over that's not in a very good mood. Something like this by your front door, I'd recommend not really a palm stone for the front door. With the front door ones, I recommend getting as big a pieces as you can afford for your front door. Used around the rest of your home, like I said, a lot of my community have selenite bars or palms on window sills. Selenite can be added to grids to make sure that it brings in protection and raises the vibration, because selenite's not just protecting, it's raising. So especially when you are teaming this with other protection crystals, that's where it really comes into its own. Because if this, even if you're making yourself a mojo to carry and you have got the black tourmaline, the smoky quartz, and then the selenite, you have got that deep grounded protection. You have got that transmuting. And then you've got that kind of dispersion and then the raising of the vibrations around you and your auric field, which is why selenite is one that's in there for protection. So that is your selenite. Other crystals of protection. Now this is my one. Of course, I kept like one of nearly all of them. We had these over in the group. I offered them there. I think I might have one orange calcite left actually. I don't know. Check the posting group. But these beautiful pumpkins, this is obsidian. Now, of course, you don't have to have a pumpkin. It's nearly Samhain and my supplier got these in for us. So, you know, I'm using it as my example because they're so cute and pumpkins are very protective. So, obsidian, beautiful volcanic glass. Now this is again a different type of protection, and that's what you want to be looking for when you're looking at creating yourself a grid or going around your home and looking at putting protection in place or looking at what crystals to carry with you. There are so many different types of energy and so many different types of protection. Obsidian is one that you would choose for psychic protection. So this is one that if you feel you get affected a lot by other people's energies, if you're a very empathic person, if you have to be around negative people, perhaps you have to work with negative people, maybe you want a crystal on your altar that's going to act as a psychic protection for when you do your divination work, because obsidian also helps with divination. So it's going to help you to have a really good experience with your tarot, your oracle, your pendulums, but it's also going to give that psychic protection. So that's when we would choose to use our beautiful obsidian. Next, one that doesn't get talked about enough. Now mine's a combination. This is from last Crystal Treasures event that we did and I kept one of them. This is actually a combo, but I brought it because it's a really good example here. But you can see that on the back this is actually green. Let's get my face out of the way and you'll actually see that's green moss agate, and then as we come up to the top it is bloodstone. So this is a mix of the two there. Now, oh, you can see me, it's like my reflection. Hi. So bloodstone, a very underrated protection crystal. It really is fabulous. It's not going to give you the same sort of protection that black tourmaline does. It's more along the lines of the obsidian when it comes to psychic protection and energetic protection. Bloodstone is really, really good if you feel that there is someone sending you negative energy, if you feel that there's someone that you can tell just doesn't like you, but you have to be around them and they're thinking horrible things about you and you just feel that yuck energy. If you have to be around people where you feel ugh and you're like, oh, I can just feel their energy just coming right at me, bloodstone is the one that you want to turn to because it creates a really wonderful psychic and auric shield for you to help protect you from energy being sent your way. Okay, so you could pair that with the obsidian, for example, if you wanted to make a psychic protection charm or pouch or anything along those lines. And then the last protection crystal we are going to talk about today is yet again another type of protection, because we mustn't get stuck on that one type. We want to cover ourselves with everything, and that is shungite. Now shungite is a fabulous crystal. We have, this is actually the sphere that goes by our internet router. I have a Shungite dot on my phone. I try and keep them in stock on the website. I try and always keep some form of Shungite in stock, and I restock it every Crystal Treasures because we just sell out of so much of it because people put it by their internet routers where they're working on computers. It is fabulous for protection against EMF energies. So anywhere where you're using technology, broadband, any kind of thing like that, that's where you want to have your Shungite. Now, it's not just an EMF crystal, which again, sometimes I think it gets put into that pocket and kind of forgotten about that, oh yeah, I'll get Shungite for my phone and the router. That's kind of where its energy ends. It's not. It is a very protective crystal, and its energy and its way of working is cleansing and purification. So this is a great one to add into your protection crystals to make sure things stay cleared and purified. You may have seen people putting Shungite in their water because it works as a wonderful filter and it can filter out impurities, and it does that energetically as well. So a great one to have in your home, both for the EMF properties and also for that cleansing, clearing and purification energy that's also very protective because it's taking those energies and clearing them for you. I also like to have Shungite in my bedroom. Even if you have no electronical devices in your bedroom with you, you might live near where there's phone masts, you don't know what, you could be connected to your neighbor, maybe you're in a semi-detached house, maybe you're attached both sides and you're in a terrace, you're in a flat or an apartment. All the energy that's coming through the walls from your neighbors, it's still coming in. And when you sleep, that is a time when you are very vulnerable to those types of energies, especially EMF. So it's great to put Shungite in your bedroom. So my lovelies, that is some beautiful crystals to help you with your protection work in your home, on your person, and in your magical practice. So I really hope you have enjoyed this video. I do hope you come over and say hi in my closed Facebook group. When you click join, there's 3 questions you have to answer. If you miss those out, you won't get accepted. Sometimes people are like, I've applied twice, and they're really simple questions. It's not like they're taxing, but it's just so we can make sure that, you know, we haven't got any weird profiles trying to come in where, you know the type of profiles I mean, spamming profiles. It helps us weed those out. So just make sure you answer the 3 questions. The links will be in the drop down underneath this video, and I will speak to you all very soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever time it is. That is it from me. Blessed be everyone.